Look at this treasure. It'll take real nuance and precision to pocket this gem. Especially with all the security in here. Okay, here we go. Shit. Stupid fucking raccoons making this shit look easy. Quick, roll the titles. Sly 2 expands on the foundation set out in the first game, while also somewhat shifting away from its more classic mascot platformer style. The story follows on from the first title, with Sly and his band of future roadkill trotting around the world, in search of parts of the giant robot chicken you killed in the first game, all the while committing B&Ds and acts of borderline terrorism. While it controls nearly identically to the first title, greater emphasis has been placed on combat and stealth. The live system and horseshoe pickup for extra hits are gone, replaced with a health system that means Sly doesn't take every punch like he's been hit by a bus.
Sly! Come in! Sly! Do you read me?
Sly 2 also moves away from the linear level design of the previous game. Each level takes place in an open environment, with individual missions taking place within these stages. This reinforces the game's stealth focus, as you will be avoiding guards and other hazards, learning guard patterns and finding new ways to access parts of the level. Additionally, Bentley and Murray are playable for the first time in the series, each bringing a different style to the standard Sly gameplay. Bentley has access to an array of gadgets, such as a crossbow and timed explosives, but is more susceptible to damage. Meanwhile, Murray uses his fists to turn every enemy on screen into a fine paste, and tanks blows like Mike Tyson. He's also no longer a whiny bitch, like in the first game.
Go to this hot dog stand for a quick snack!
These different gameplay approaches are all balanced really well, and it never feels as though you are stuck playing the same character or same type of mission for too long, mixing up the types of missions throughout the game. Even when the game moves into other styles of gameplay, such as twin-stick shooter, or rhythm game, they for the most part don't overstay their welcome, and are a vast improvement on the mini-game sections from the first game, something I've complained about previously. With that being said, whoever designed the first-person tank sections should be hit by a fucking tank. Moving that thing on a small bridge is like performing brain surgery using a fucking shovel.
Oh my god!
One place where Sly 2 really excels is in its presentation. The game continues the comic book art style of the previous title, and manages to capture a wide range of environments in a way that is very appealing. These combined with a soundtrack that incorporate elements from the level's location, create and complete an engaging world for the story to play out in. The story as well is one I enjoy. It feels more developed than the simple revenge story of the first title, with characters feeling more in-depth and refined, with enough twists and turns to keep you engaged throughout. You almost forget you're watching a bunch of flappy-mouthed animals. I've said before that I couldn't review this game without being completely blinded, and while replaying it with friends over the last couple of weeks, I realized that I was absolutely right. I would recommend this game, but with the caveat that it's one of the few things that I can still look at with a childlike sense of wonder. Now if you'll excuse me, I have a nice Henry Western to enjoy. Turns out you can just buy them from a shop. Hands still fucking broke though.